So this evening I'm going to make some homemade burgers. I'll make a few and then I'm going to freeze some so it's this handy for a day when you're busy and you don't want to do any cooking. So I've just got a shallot here and I'm going to saute in a little bit of oil. And I've got my other ingredients around here. So I've got some fresh thyme here, but you can use dried herbs, that's fine. I've got a little bit of Dijon mustard and I've got some flour as well. So, and obviously I've got some nice mince that I bought from the butcher's earlier. So I'm just sauteing the onions to their nice sort of golden colour, and then I let them cool down before I put them into the mince. So this is like the first stage. So I think the onions have just got a nice sort of golden colour there, so I'm just going to pop those into a dish and let them cool down because you don't want to put any hot food into the meat. So we're just going to let those cool in there. So while the onions or the shallots, you can use onions or shallots, you can use red onions, whichever you prefer. I'm going to just break up the mince. You could use lamb mince if you want, but I've got beef mince here. I'm going to put my fresh herbs in there. You can add a bit of salt and pepper if you want. I don't tend to use much salt because I know it's not that good for you. A little bit of Dijon mustard in here and a sprinkle of flour. And it's that simple. So I've got 500 grams of mince here. I'm not a big meat eater, so I won't make them into huge burgers. They'll probably make about 6 for me, but if I have my son coming, I'd make them bigger. But it's great, you can freeze them, and then you've got a handy meal, as I say, for when you've had a busy day in the garden or at work or cleaning, decorating, or you just don't feel like cooking. So a little tiny bit more there, and just say we're just going to wait for the onions to cool down. So I've given my shallots some time to cool down, so we're just going to pop those in there like that and then give it a good mix up again until they're all mixed through. And you can take some of a little bit more flour, just sprinkle it onto your board there, and then take whatever size burger you want, just like that, and then you just roll it in a bit of flour and flatten it out until you've got a nice shape. Just mould it however you like. Whether you like it thick or thin, that's a personal preference. And there you are, lovely burger ready to put on the barbecue, in the George Foreman, under the grill. Perfect. Right, so there we are, ready. So I've made a few. Some will go in the freezer, and then I'll be popping mine on the George Foreman tonight with a nice bit of side salad. Pretty healthy. Okay, take care. Happy cooking.